This is your Mobile Minute. Day 2 of GigaOm's Mobilize is over, and as I said yesterday, I would lend a little credence, clarify why my tune has changed slightly when it comes to Square, about what these guys are doing. First of all, the statement that they came out with yesterday, this is Rabois, the COO, said that NFC stands for not for commerce, and they're not supporting it, and they don't see any demand for it. You know, what you think about that, or what I think about that, is irrelevant at this point. I think that at some point these guys are going to turn around and say, listen, you know what, NFC is just another way to actually facilitate a transaction of some sort, whether it's a swipe or a tap, it doesn't matter. And I think that that's the big point here, is that NFC, when it comes, they should be able to support it, shouldn't they? Instead of having a swiper, they'll just have something that plugs in to the bottom of your phone that you tap. But that's not what it was. It was the context that Rabois actually put into light of what Square is doing. He said that you know, the founders of Square walked around and they said that there were 180 million Americans that carried credit cards, and there were only 8.2 million merchants that actually accepted credit cards. So that split obviously allowed for this opportunity, and we all know this story. But what was really unique about the way that Rabois pointed it, or you know, put their value proposition out there, is that it's very expensive and cumbersome, and oftentimes small companies, small businesses get rejected for merchant accounts to be able to accept credit cards, and they're forced to go with other ways, either cash or PayPal, that aren't as convenient as credit cards. So their mandate, their view, their vision of what they want to do is actually to allow those companies to actually accept credit card transactions, and that's what Square is doing. So that changed the tune. It's not about the little box that you swipe. At least it shouldn't be, and if it is, they got bigger problems. But if it isn't, if it's about allowing those people who can't get a merchant account to actually accept credit cards, then it doesn't matter how that happens, whether it's a swipe or a tap, or I don't care, a dance or a photo, it's part of that service. And I think that that's really what engendered me to what Rabois is doing and this team over at Square. Changed a little bit. We'll see what they do with NFC. This has been your Mobile Minute.